Hello and welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown demo. We are back on a compa. We've just reached orbit after successfully designing and researching something that will get us through the shields to get us underground to where all the Okompans live. If you haven't watched the last episodes, click on the links provided at the end of the video. There are the playlists. We can have an awesome look at those. You can go back, start watching from the beginning. But anyway, for now, we're going to jump in and we're going to send an away team down to Okompa to rescue the team. Okay, Kessie's going to come with us. We need to fill all of these blanks again, so let's go and see who we've got available. B'Elanna might be good for this. She's got some quite high scores. As for Tuvok, has got good security as well. Let's do Tuvok, and we need an engineer now, so let's get B'Elanna as well. We've got B'Elanna, Tuvok and Kess. They're all completed. We've got Okompa as a recommended trait. Let's go down to Okompa and rescue the team. Upon materialising near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they reach for their weapons, but hesitate. "Careful," shouts one of them. "Don't let them butter you up." Captain, the Kazon seem to be more cautious this time, but they are still ready to attack. What are your orders? Okay, so first challenge. Let's go through them. Show of force with Tuvok. That gives us a 90% chance. If we go with Kess, that's not a very good chance. Attempt to negotiate. Use transporter module to make harmless object appear, causing a distraction. Ooh, that's good. It's a guaranteed win, and there's a big chance of a gold reward. So, yeah, we're going to use B'Elanna to use the transporter module to make a harmless object appear. Yes, we got the good result as well. The away team used the transporter module to beam a small plant into Kazon camp. The sudden appearance of a strange green object causes confusion and alarm among the Kazon, allowing the away team to slip past them and enter the tunnel unnoticed. Those of you that have seen Star Trek Voyager know exactly the storyline, so that did tire B'Elanna out, so she's lost a few stats, that's fine. Okay, Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance. Using the transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. Use the amplifier to locate the breaches. Use the amplifier to locate the breaches. They're both the same. We could use B'Elanna again for a guaranteed win, because I don't think we need her on the next one. We've got. Yeah, we could use B'Elanna again. I don't know how good that is an idea though. Oh, actually, we could use. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can use more. You can use them all if you want, Log. I think we should use B'Elanna again. It's a guaranteed win. She is fatigued, but yeah, let's use B'Elanna again. We've got a long way. We've got 3 more turns, so the away team deploys the transport signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens up into breathtaking sight. Embedded in a large cavern, a futuristic environment with smooth white walls emerge in front of the away team, glowing in a warm white light and littered with patches of green. The Okompa City. And we've gained 15 more science points. Captain, we're inside the Okompa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Tom? So we can use Kess here for a guaranteed win. Or we can use Tuvok for a 50-50 almost. Let's use Kess, it will get us 200 reputation. Kess leads the search. Kess approached the group for Okompa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Tom and Chakotay. The Okompa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually find their crew members, awake but disorientated. Surrounded by strange medical equipment, Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get you out of here. Okay, lead the team through the collapsed tunnel. Will give us a 80% chance of success. Or with Tuvok again, we can clear a path through the debris, gain some material, and a guaranteed win. We'll do that. There we go. The away team clears a path through the collapsed tunnel using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between their way and escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this, so we've got a bit of risk now. We could get damaged here. So we could use B'Elanna to stabilise the transport signal amplifier. Oh yes, look at that. We should do that really. Or we could use everybody, and gain some science. I think we should do that. Yeah. Let's use everybody. It's the last one, so yeah. We've got a good chance of getting a gold again here. There we go. The team analyses the tremors, interference pattern, and quickly recalibrates the transport signal amplifier to compensate. The transport signal stabilises, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialise safely back on Voyager. And just like that, the mission is complete. Tuvok and B'Elanna are level 3, and Kess is now level 2. Look at all this good stuff. 42 science points, 200 reputation, and 14 material. Okay, back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief, while Chakotay eyes the Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Marquis commander struggles to understand his sudden alliance. Captain Chakotay, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway, and Mr. Paris, it's good to have you back. What? No champagne? Not even the replicated? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Marquis. Taurus, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with Federation... I don't even know what that is. Second in the Delta Quadrant. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you've learned on the planet could help us. Ask what they learned about the Okompa, why not? Can you tell us about the Okompa? Naive, friendly, they don't get out much. And that's good, because they wouldn't survive. Apparently they've been living underground for longer than anyone can remember. That's true, our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us of the caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned a warming, the day our surface turned into a desert. On that day the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then he has provided for the Okompa. A debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok. There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Okompa homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. I assume he is responsible for the ecological damage, because the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. But how could he cause such devastation, to render a planet incapable of sustaining life? I confess I do not know, Captain. Okay, ask if they've learned anything about the caretaker. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? They say he's been acting out of ordinary lately, abducting people, and he has increased their power supply to half a decade. And he destroyed the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something, but what? Okay, ask if they know where they sent the Okompa. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. The Okompa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others with the same disease, but they didn't last. They died. I want you both in sickbay now. Okay. The Doctor, Captain, the condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it, rather violently I might add. They're fortunate a few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately through... though why anyone would want to inject them with compatible DNA is beyond comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor. I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they shall make full recovery. Okay. Captain, there is now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. Again, Tuvok. The caretaker provides the Okompa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy, then destroys the excess tunnels. In addition, He frequently mentions running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Acompa for millennia. Why his sudden urgency? It's illogical. My conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Acompa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, someone who holds the key to their survival. A compatibility with the caretaker's DNA. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. I believe the caretaker is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return to the array before it's too late. Okay! Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that ever-growing energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phaser torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Luckily for you, we're already on that. So, shield generator's already done. And torpedo... Oh, we didn't do torpedo. Where's that? Down here. Torpedo bay. Okay, we can do that. Let's repair the torpedo bay. It's 3 cycles. So yeah, shield generator then. Can I not put nobody in here? I can put Chakotay in now. Plus 37%. Let's put Chakotay in the shield generator then. Where can Kess go? I don't think we have any more rooms really right now. There's a workshop, transporter room, shield, stellar cartography. Maybe she can go in there. No, can't get anyone in there. Okay, well she's going to be just free then. Why we're not doing anything with the other repair crew? I want to open up some more rooms. So let's open up. We've got this one here, haven't we? Let's open up this one here. There we go, 5 cycles and 3 cycles. We're going to keep an eye on Agitarium. We're going to just pass some time. In fact, we could do with some more Duranium. So let's have a look at the system. We're up here. Yeah, let's fly down here. It's 3 cycles. We're going to get some more Duranium. Torpedo launch bay is done. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Let's show this quadrant what we're made of. Right, before that, I just want some of this. So now we've got a chance of it not going through. Can you see that bright orange? That means that it's not going to work. So, I think we're just going to use this. Get 38. There we go. And that's going to bring us up to 86. Lovely. Right, let's go back into the ship. Where was it? Oh, torpedo launch bay, there we are. Can I put anyone in here? Oh, only those 2, and they're in... Do we need... Well, let's take Chakotay... No, let's leave him in the shields, that's fine. We'll have the torpedo bay running as normal, that's fine. We've got 2 more sectors before the ruined room. I want that open, so let's skip some cycles. There we go. And what I want to do now is I want to build cargo bay. It's going to be 3 spaces. I want some more deuterium storage, so let's go and build that. It's going to cost 4 cycles. There we go. And then if we're going to cargo bay, you can choose what you want more of. So we can. I'm going to keep it on there. I want 500 more of this stuff. So now you see max capacity has gone up to 1500 now. So I can technically look for 1000 more. So before we leave the system, just going to go to the Interstellar Cloud. And let's have a look. So we can get 400 more. There we go. What does that bring us to? Oh, that's not a lot. Right, let's go to this one. Beautiful. Oh, and this one we can get 560, look. Engineering office level 1. Let's do that. Beautiful. What does that bring us to? So we've got room for 400 more. Let's go to this one. Just want to max out what we've got. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. That's pretty much going to max us out. There we go, 1487. We're full of deuterium. Look at that. Enough for 40 cycles. Energy is looking quite bad. We don't have a lot of energy. How much is it to open this? We don't have any of this stuff. Titanium. That's the problem we have there. So these battery compartments, yeah, we just don't have. Have we got any more room anywhere? Maybe I could build a battery compartment. Technology, is that going to be in? Maintenance. Battery, what's this? Oh, we need some... no, we don't have it. We don't have it! Oh, God. God blimey. We can unlock it, though. Yeah, let's try and unlock it. There we go. Just want to store some energy, really. Right. Let's go to sector. We need to go back to the array. There we are. Let's go back to the array. Here we are, back in the original system. We've still got all this to collect. Look at all that. Let's just open this up. I think we've got some workshop stuff. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's go and fly to the array. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Let's continue with the mission. There's the Kazon. 3 of them. Look at the size of that ship. Woohoo! It seems we're expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling for to chat. I'll have our Marquis Raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea. But let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Back for more, are you? Don't think your silk tongue will work this time. All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. Oh, I'm sure you have other fancy speech prepared for that entity, but I won't allow it. We've no dispute with you. Of course not. You'd rather talk your way out of getting... You'd rather talk your way into getting what you want. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. I'm not as gullible as you think. The array's power is mine. Jabin, can we discuss it like 2 civilized? He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Okay. So each combat encounter, you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths. Click on the plus symbol to select a new hero. Okay. I haven't actually done this before, so let's go and... We could auto-resolve. Is that really bad? We can use Cloak, Look and Surrender. Let's select heroes then. So, coordinated attack. Rousing speech. Evasive maneuver with Tom. Shield hacking. Ooh, telepathic attack. Let's get coordinated attack from Tuvok. Oh, did that increase? Let's get Marquis. Oh, Warp Core Overcharge. And let's see. Shield hacking. I kind of want to do shield hacking. There we go. So 32, 12 and 12. I guess we should get the carrier done first with this 90 and 51. So let's start combat. I've not actually done this yet, so this is new to me as well. The Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically. Torpedoes manually. So where's torpedoes? Number 1. Torpedoes are up there then, are they? You control the ship by opening the command menu down here, orders, and decide how to approach the enemy. Number 3. Okay, there's us, there's them then, is it? Right, let's go. Ugh. Combat is paused. Complete tutorial steps to continue. What are your orders, Captain? Right, well, I don't really know. Orders. Order your ships to try and attack or defend a side with either defensive or offensive components. Fleeing while surrendering, you can also repair. Proceed to offensive movement. So number 2. Okay, so offensive action on. Let's go the shields. Okay. So we're going for the shields right now. In battle, heroes' abilities can be activated by clicking on them. There we go. Okay, right. So let's go and wow. Okay. Our shields are holding. We're only attacking the shield right now. Torpedoes have to be fired manually. Right, okay. So you can't use them against shields. So there's the torpedoes. So we'll wait until we are at a right angle. When the shields have gone, we'll torpedo. There we go, shields have gone. Oh, they've surrendered. Okay, so on to the next one. Okay, warp core, engines, shields. Let's go for the warp core, why not? Going for the warp core. Okay, we won. That was a bit more difficult than I thought. That went better than expected. Our raider is still in good shape. I'll keep a close eye. I'll keep it close by, just in case more Kazon show up. You're strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I've called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need to send you back. We need you to send us back, where we came from. Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Acompa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal the water. They won't be able to survive. Send us home. Confront him. What happened to the Acompa was your fault. You must let go of the Acompa. Okay. What happened to Acompa was your fault. Something you did turned their planet into a desert, didn't it? That's what the debt that could never be repaid. Yes, we're explorers from other galaxy. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. 2 of us were chosen to stay behind to care for them. 2? Where's the other? She went off to look for more interesting places. Okay. You must let go of the Acompa. Did you ever consider allowing the Acompa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Acompa are stronger than you think. Send us home. You dragged us into this. You need to send us. Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array systems to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Acompa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please protect the Acompa. The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Acompa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control systems to send us back? Destroy the array, or access primary control systems to return home? Now, come on guys. You know like I do what happens when we destroy the array. I can't go home though. I can't leave. I can't let them destroy the Acompa. I can't. We've got to destroy the array and get stranded in the Delta Quadrant. Let's do the right thing, guys. Destroy the array. We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Acompa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the Tricobalt device. What are you doing? The array's our only way out of here. You can't. I can and I will. Tricobalt device is ready. Fire! We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are making the decision for all of us? It was the right decision, Balana. The Acompa, they remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Acompa deserve that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next Outbeat review. A missed behaviour review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Ah, thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You've made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat. Dialogue's spatial phenomena or in the main deflector is offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. And then it's got asteroid field, plasma storm, main deflector offline. All these things can get you damaged. Okay, fly to the marked destination in the 3rd system. Let's first go into the ship. So if we go... What's this? Is this hull? The hull is maximum there, look. Okay. Let's go into the 3rd sector. We've not been in here yet. Okay. Research has been done. Small battery component. Lovely. Mid-flight. We are maximum. Look at this. Maximum morale of 4,000. Fly to the marked destination in the 3rd system. Okay, just all the way down here. Asteroid. Oh, it's the caretaker. The caretaker is dead. To prevent the Kazon from seizing control of it, I was forced to destroy it. Okay, yeah, set course. We're down to 800 deuterium. 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon, Marquis and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Marquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside and work together to coexist. Coexist? Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's 1st officer. 1st officer? You're willing to trust a Marquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt, so this is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. Neelix, Kess, you wanted to see me? Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Or you haven't lived until you've tasted my Angler Bosque. But more than that, Captain, I can be a morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on the long voyages home. I have a feeling you need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer. That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kess, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know. So much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities better, learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realised I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him, assist in the sick bay. I think the doctor will be glad to have you. Very well then, welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we're steering up a little trouble. In a good way, I think. Unexpected guests. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, Zebeen, who was captured while exploring the Acompa landscape, gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors, seeking the Doctor's care, plus 13 crew. Now, that's interesting. In the actual film, of the TV series, I don't think they had another Talaxian on board, did they? They didn't rescue extra people. So that's new to the game. That's interesting. Alright, everybody, listen up. Deliver a speech. Overcome differences, unite as one. Stand strong as one crew. Defend Unite, explore the unknown and learn. Overcome differences, unite as one. That sounds good. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite our crews as one Starfleet crew. Chart new territories, seek solutions. Explore, but duty calls us home. Explore, but fight our way home. Explore, duty calls us home. That's the main goal. Get us home. As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to explore. But our primary goal is to find a way back to the Federation. 75 years is unacceptable. Okay. Adapt, overcome, reach home. Never give up, find a way together. Analyze, innovate, find a way home. Never give up, find a way together. We'll search for shortcuts and new technologies to get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey, we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. I love the inside jokes. He never gets promoted, does he, bless him? Oh boy, imagine me becoming captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home. And that's the end of the demo, guys. Captain, you've reached the end of the demo. You made a brave choice to destroy the caretaker's array, stranding your crew far from home for the greater good. The real adventure starts now. Now, guys, those of you that watch Voyager and like Voyager, you're going to like this game. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of talking and a lot of reading going on there, but this is very early demo. This is pre-release demo, so I'm sure that they will add that narrative in so that you don't have to read out and read. I'm sure that they will bring the voices in eventually. But yes, guys, keep exploring. Why not? Here we are, back in the system again. Yeah, so there's the game, guys. Star Trek Voyager, Across the Unknown demo. I'm going to keep this on my wish list. I really want to hear you as well on the channel, so we'll keep an eye out for it. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Something a bit different for you guys. It took us 3 episodes, I believe that was. I think it was 3 episodes. Until next time, catch you on the next video. Bye for now, guys.